Well, everybody, it's been an exciting day here at Obstacle Academy's final WNL qualifier of the season. This is season 9. We have been doing this for a lot of years. The years, they tick on and they tick on, don't they, gang? It's your boy, Hunty Buns Gerard. I am here with Sarah Showback.
What's up, all?
Into the commentary booth.
Whoop, whoop.
Business partner. And then Mr. All Business Bubs. Mr. All Business Bubby.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. He says he's all business. Mr. Caleb Ryans, he ran a little bit earlier. His dad got lost. It was a situation. His dad got lost and kept wandering onto the course. We had to shoo him out with the broom and spray bottle. So we're going to run the full course format today. There are 10 obstacles. Points are awarded for every obstacle completed. And it's kind of a function of how quickly you do the obstacle and how many people completed the obstacle. So that's how the scores are calculated. It sounds confusing, but after a couple runs, when the leaderboard starts to stack up, it will be a little bit more obvious how it works. The athletes have 3.5 minutes to do it. It's all males today here for the Elite Wave. Everybody's on spring break. Everybody's out living their best life. And so it's a pretty light day. But it's been an exciting day. There's new obstacles. Some athletes are having their first run of their athletic career. And believe it or not, this is not Judge Skinny's first run. If you're watching here on the screen, this is a demonstration of the obstacles that the elites will do. You'll see Coach or Judge Skinny, every time you see a camera cut, that means something went wrong. So here, this trapeze bar spins. This one also spins. That's why you can see here why his palms are facing each other. Another camera cut. But we're on to a cat grab situation. The athletes are allowed their hands on the shield, feet on that post. And they hop down to this block here. A lot of age groups had trouble with this line today. The teens are the ones who really unlocked it.
What was the big trick on this one? I noticed earlier that there was quite a few people who really, that one caught them.
Yeah, so the camera doesn't do the angle justice. Skinny made that one look a little bit easy. He said it.
Gotcha.
But the camera doesn't do the angle justice, but the angle is actually enormous, and all of the cones are different heights.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
So
those cones, though, sometimes can be so brutal at the right time. And so I think, like, a lot of people go into it thinking, oh, yeah, it's going to be easy. And then they're like, oh, whoops, forgot about those things.
Yeah, exactly. And with competition stress, you're over gripping.
Yeah.
You're competing. It's not like you're just dangling along. And
well, and sometimes you grip different when you think it's a gimme obstacle, and so
you got to respect every reach. That's a saying in the industry: respect every reach.
Is Skinny gonna demo the other side? Oh yeah. There we go.
Yep. So this is the men's side. This is actually the only side that we're gonna see.
Oh yeah.
So here are the lollipops. These have been an absolute nuisance for the entire day. They're hard. It's some of what makes it tricky, it seems like, is people are expecting nunchuck, and they're expecting it to behave just like a nunchuck.
Yes. I overheard a couple of the athletes say that it felt like an oval in their hands, and they weren't expecting that.
Yep, exactly. They're expecting a nice round nunchuck, but they're rectangular, but only the corners are rounded, so you have to squeeze really differently.
Hunter probably doesn't talk a lot about this on the feeds, but he puts a lot of thought into these obstacles that you see every week, and it's so cool to see the athletes on there and kind of, be a little stumped by some, because like that, nunchuck type 1, people think might be a little easy, and you put a lot of thought into the fact that, like, people who are used to a nunchuck may
right.
challenged.
Appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes I get lost in the runs. Nobody picked it up yet, but if you look at the very last lane, we might be able to get a camera operator to point this out. We'll see if our main cam, Main camera can. There you go. He'll stumble his way over. If he just aims it at the last lane, it's unfortunate that we don't get to see both lanes done. You'll see he's going to do like a series of cartwheels here, it looks like, with the camera. But if you look at what was the split decision, those triangular holds that the men are all going to do are the insides of the holds that you've seen all day.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Well, and what's interesting, too, is like, so if the women would have run this course, were they doing the inside circles?
Correct. Yep.
I think that one, a lot of people, don't realize how hard that move is, too. Like, both of them are a great end obstacle where it really, like, precision is key. And
yeah.
I'm bummed we can't see any females, but yeah, spring break, have fun, enjoy. Hope the elite females are having a good spring break.
They're out eating sand, apparently. Yeah, one of our cameramen, I have no idea why he blurted that out, but I guess he grew up differently. Main camera operator.
I mean, who doesn't like a good spoonful of sand? Right?
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
I hear it's good for the colon.
Yeah.
Somewhere nice.
Yep, they're out there living that best life. Shout out to them.
So wait, is this saying something about the males competing, that they like have no life, and that's why
I guess.
No, I'm just kidding, guys.
Maybe that is their
just
best
kidding.
life.
Y'all be.
This is probably their best lives. Where's the
Sorry, guys.
These athletes? They left. Everybody left. They dipped. Empty gym. Well, here's a look at the run order. Looks more like a podium. So we got Reese is leading the charge. Reese is a longtime athlete. Reese has actually done Ninja longer than I knew that Ninja was on the horizon as a sport at all. Yeah, and then we have Evan Mock, Andreas Johnson, Ellis Rothia, Matthew Piper, Max Wozniak. All these kids are on the same team. They're all my team.
I'm pretty excited to see all the athletes, of course, but Evan and Matthew, they started in our old gym. I think we called it team prep or something at the time, and so like they have gone through the entire system of OA to get up to the Elite 2 team, which it's always cool for the younger kids who are starting out to kind of see, hey, we're maybe on a rec team, but one day we could be all the way up there with those superstars. And
yeah,
so
I'm
excited to see them.
It's a crazy soundbite to think that they've been in the program longer than the newest athletes have been alive, like in the
right. Yes.
Crazy soundbite. What time? How long are we gonna give these elites to warm up? Anybody got a? I say we give Reese another minute or two, and we'll get the show on the road. Maybe we'll get our camera operators one more roll of the shoulders, one more shake out of the hands. It's a big job doing that all day. Shout out to the cam operators, and we have longtime Ninja, lover of the game, Colorado college student. He's wearing his long-fingered chicken shirt. Oh, he's getting the intro from Jeremiah Boyd. I don't imagine Reese will have much of an issue. It's crazy how quickly he snaps into go mode. You can see it. He goes from smiling to game face Reese as fast as anybody I've ever seen. If you look just below his name as well, if you're new to the stream, you're going to see a bunch of little rectangles that are green if the obstacle is completed, white if he's doing the obstacle, and gray if it hasn't been done yet. So hopefully none of them turn red, because you know what that means.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I mean, there's a whoopsie. Caleb Rhines, you ran this course earlier. You ran a version of it. Yep. What's your general thought on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest course you've ever done, 1 being free? How do you think this stacks up?
I think it was a 6.
Okay.
I think it was a 6.
Fairly easy.
It wasn't too terribly hard, but it also wasn't free because the two things that I was worried about was like the rollers for one, because you can always mess up on balance. Like I heard you say earlier, like no ninja ever's like balance is free.
Yeah,
Balance
that's true.
is just,
Everybody,
like, you can always fall on balance.
yeah, even if you're great at it, everybody looks at it and is like,
I don't want to do
want to be
this.
done with that one.
Yeah, and then the last obstacle, you have to be really precise. So,
Yeah.
but they were big enough to get your hand in. They weren't like crazy small. So.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, yeah. You didn't have to hit a perfect bullseye, right?
Yep.
So Rizos.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Reese is cruising through here. We'll see if he can get it full clear. This is awesome for a first runner.
Yeah, what else is awesome is I was talking to him, he called the other day, and he was saying, hey, can I sign up last minute for the WNL qualifier?
Just like that.
Yeah, that was, I recorded him. And I was like, yeah, dude, are you ready? You're in ninja shape? And he's like, no. What is this? This is a total Reese move. Like you would imagine this is a... Oh, come on, dog. You had it all. He had it all. That was a great run. It looks like he just lashayed a little bit early.
So
But
close.
yeah, for not training, but the man comes out. He smokes the whole course except for this the last half of the last obstacle. Shout out to Reese, and he got the fresh cut. Looks like we're gonna get another starting line intro shot here for Evan Mock. Shout out to our cameraman back there, Mr. Jeremiah Boyd. He's getting good at that. Evan's one of the ones that Sriracha was talking about earlier, he's seen it all. You know, he's seen the very beginnings of the program, and now he's on the most elite team. I wonder if he made that. I think he did. He just did it.
Yeah.
He did it with true Evan style. That's good link tech. He's been working on that. How when he caught the second
Hey, you
trapeze
got a
bar.
little smirk out of him there too, which is great.
Yeah, he's out here having fun. Your man likes to have a good time.
Well, and Evan didn't compete a lot previous to this season, right? So this is kind of like in WNLs.
No, I'm like
And so,
really
like,
not much.
this is a pretty strong season he's had coming out from not competing in a lot.
Yeah, it is a completely different practice than doing ninja for the fun of swinging around,
Bummer.
and doing ninja in competition is a completely different practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard for some people to go out there their first time because they just think about, like, what if I fall? But they don't think about the positives. Like, I can always learn from this. And, you know, it can be great fun. Like, when you're having fun on the course, it's so much better.
That's true, dude.
I honestly think I don't know if Evan realized how strong he really is. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you don't realize it until you get on that course and you're like, hey, actually,
yeah,
I'm pretty awesome.
yeah. It's
This has been a great run, just that tap down on the skateboard so far. But I mean, he's been doing great.
yeah, a little tiny bit of unfamiliarity on something like that, but I know he has the strength to do. This is tricky because there's a couple different. I mean, we saw the way that Reese caught it. It naturally throws you it's such a strange angle that.
So why? Oh, oh, nice.
Okay, we're seeing
Come
it.
on, Evan. That was so good.
Let's go.
Come on, dude. Hang on. You got one thing left to do. He's locking off. He's
Come
getting
on.
tired. Does he hit? Oh, he just bumped it. It looks like.
Dang, that was such a
So
good run, Evan. That catch, though, that was great.
So we've seen almost every hold done individually. We just got to see that last move unlocked, and we got to see it all. We got to see it all done in a row. And
Andreas is up, and I have to say, like, he goes to your practice, but he's really put in a lot of work. On Monday nights, I know when I coach the adults, he's staying after trying to get in that extra time. So
yeah, there are some people here who like are really self-driven. Andreas is a really self-driven person. He knows how to train. He knows what he needs to train.
yeah,
He knows what he wants to train.
That linkage, he's always been really good with that.
Yeah, he has phenomenal vertical strength too, so I think those lollipops being like a nuisance all day, I think as far as having an advantage in Andreas's corner, I mean, that's really his style of move.
This is a quick run. He's not even at a minute yet.
No, he's burying this. But he knows too, you know, he's seen runs, people put up good runs already, and he knows that deeper in the run order. Like, see this? I don't know many other athletes who would just do a casual one-arm backswing on those things.
Totally.
What?
He looks like he knows exactly what he wants to do on this course.
Yeah, he has the endurance. That's the first time he really took a breath. It's the first unlocked obstacle. He must be waiting for the backside of this. Yep.
Nice.
And he knows who's running coming up, too. He knows he's got teammates running up. He knows exactly what kind of pace they're going to try to put together, so.
Yeah, I mean, every time I look
Nice.
over,
Come on, Dre, let's do this.
he's just putting in the work. Like, he stays after, and I know you film him a lot doing certain stuff. Every time I look over, he's just going at it. So cool.
Yeah, that. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Very
he
good
opted
run.
for that Reese posture on that last hold.
So why did they do that? What is the benefit?
It could be that if they're coming from straight, it's one less positional change than going to a wingnut style. It's more like a
gotcha.
mixed grip, but it's such an unfamiliar hold.
Yeah. I
He
gotcha.
could have been just tired enough, too, that he had to.
That was such a smooth run
Yeah.
up to that last hold.
Speaking of smooth runs, up next we got Ellis.
Yep, Ellis is a very capable athlete, too.
Yeah, heavy hitter.
Ellis's last comp, he got off an airplane and went right into running a course at a different gym and won first place. It
Sounds
was
like
like
Ellis.
unbelievable.
And just the power he generates in his backswing there, really driving his knees up and his whole body to be able to dismount right away. It's those little seconds that count and help you get the win.
That's exactly right. Even the reaches through the cones, eliminating backswings on what was previously one of the cruxes on the entire courses.
He is cruising.
Yeah, your boy's moving. Got stuff to do.
He's got places to go and buzzers to hit.
True that. Yeah, you could see his hand was on its way into the chalk as he was exiting the last balance component.
Yep, he knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Just over a minute in. Haven't seen it done.
Oh man, I feel like Ellis can get this.
Yeah, I think Ellis has got
This
this.
Yeah, he quiets down for just a second. Looks he's catching our left. Long as
I thought he was
staying
going to do that
strong.
switch grip right.
Little bit too much on the link tech. That's a great run.
Yep, great one. I think he should have taken one more swing. I think he rushed it a bit, but all in all, great run.
Yeah, it looks like it slotted him into first so far. Down the starting platform now we got Matthew. Matthew's training partner Evan ran earlier.
Same thing. Matthew and Evan both there. They came out strong like doing this season. It's really fun to watch them.
Yeah. Ooh, nice dismount. Snatches the very corner of it. He pretty much had to go on that swing if he was going to do a single ring.
Oh man.
Yep, it's always something when you have somebody that works for many, many years and progresses their way through anything. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And how fast these, some of these people learn, just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they're all running, obviously running pretty similarly. Oh, no, he leans back just a little bit.
Yeah, you always want to lean forward on that stuff. It's so tricky.
Oh no.
Oh, he dips down just a hair. I'd like to see him take one long, slow breath right here. There's still points. I haven't seen the last obstacle done, and it will certainly, go to his competitive advantage to clear that last one.
Yeah, it always helps sometimes after you fall to just take a deep breath and just really remember that you can lock in a lot more points here. And it's not over yet.
Oh, he ups. He
man.
doesn't opt to do the skip on the last hook.
Yep. And that's why a lot of people like the full format.
I wanna see him get this last obstacle. You know, sometimes it's tough to go in to do an obstacle right after one doesn't go the way you planned. I'd love to see him just like finish real strong.
Yeah, the difficulty score, if he does clear this one, could potentially rocket him all the way up the leaderboard.
Oh,
So
nice try, man.
A little shy. I like to see him pushing the pace. That's a new Matthew.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it just gets harder and harder the more good athletes there are. You really
Yep.
gotta push yourself.
Speaking of good athletes, we have Mr. Maxey. He was just starting his playlist. He said he told me his playlist before he runs. He says it's a mixture of Katy Perry, and then it's Taylor
yeah.
Swift, but there isn't music. It's just the vocals.
Sounds right, yeah.
Zach.
I mean,
listened
everyone
to
has their
Taylor-
own hype up, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, I remember Zach listened to Taylor Swift.
Zach
before
actually,
one of his runs.
unironically, does listen to Taylor Swift. So Max had that link, and he's going to be mad. I know he's going to be mad about it because he had that link.
Yeah, I do that so much where I full clear, but I'm like, ugh, I could have gone.
You could have just
another-
dismounted. Yep. I saw you make that expression during your run, too. You did like
Yeah.
a half head shake on that last one. I was like, all right, he wishes he would have linked it.
On the last one, and even on the trapeze bar, or yeah, we had a trapeze bar, I think it was, and then to a spinning bar.
Yep.
And I was gonna go right away, but my hips weren't fully lined up. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's tough. Like, you almost have to recognize in the air whether you
Yeah.
switch to an underbar or
And it's just,
go for continuous lâché.
yeah, it's just so like when you're before your run, that type of stuff, you worry that you won't be able to tell in time. But like, I guess it just comes with the experience of competing. Like, now I'm just able to know like whether I'm going to get it or not.
Yeah, it's almost muscle memory moving, you know? There's only so many shapes of holds out there, and there are
Yeah.
only so many practical distances that things can be that is somewhere in your brain, even if it's not on the forefront of your mind, you're thinking, oh, okay, it's 6 feet, it's 8 feet, I'm going to go high, low, you know, high, lâché, straight, or something like that, without even thinking about it.
Yeah, and that's such a big skill you need to have in life to like adjust to certain things. And like, well, if you have, there's always going to be new things in life that you haven't done necessarily fully before, but if you can use things you already know, it helps a lot.
I wonder, watching Max's time so far on the course, I wonder if he took a little bit more time on some of the obstacles so that he could get this full clear here. So I just like comparing to other, if he gets this full clear, like, you know.
He did, 100%.
Yeah.
You could tell when he missed the very first link, he probably thought to himself, okay, that I didn't catch Andreas because he missed the link. And
Come
so
on.
you
I
could
want to see him
being
do
efficient.
it, you know?
Yeah, we all want to see this last one completed. Come on, Max.
Oh, come
Yeah.
I
on,
think he's
come
got it.
on.
He's
Come
got
on, dude.
Yep, I think he's got it. That's it.
Yeah.
We got elite clear, big dog, Wozniak.
Yes, it paid off.
He's strutting off all cool.
Max.
He had to do
Totally
it.
paid off taking that extra time a little bit earlier.
Yeah, you could see it too. You're absolutely right. As soon as he missed the links, he thought, well, I have to finish to win.
Yep. And he did it. There it is.
That's I think that's a whole wave. I think that's an entire competition. That's a whole WNL qualifier, and it's our last one of the season. Here's a look at Reese practicing something out there. She did a good job. We're going to calculate a few scores, everybody. We have to make sure that the app functioned properly, the scoring app. We have to put a podium together. We have to double check everything, round up all the athletes, and we will see you in just a minute here for the awards. So stay tuned. You got it, Teddy.
My name's Mason J. Wozni. I coach and I'm on part of the Elite 2 team. My main goal when I'm like trying to coach here is to make everyone feel like they're in a safe, fun environment to like play and make new friends. My favorite thing about being on the team is definitely like the people on the team, like the community. My confidence through the program has greatly improved. And like in the beginning, I didn't even like commit to anything. I was scared to do obstacles, but further down the road with more support from like my teammates, even my coaches, I started to realize that I can like commit to stuff. And then to add on to that, seeing like the people through the program, their confidence like increasing, even like the kids that I've been coaching, their confidence is through the roof now. Like, yeah, I'm locked in, dude.
All right, everybody, everything, all the scores are calculated. All the data's been double checked. As the day winds down, looks like the staff is organizing the medals down by the podium. Main Judge Skinny, shout out to Judge Skinny walking around, walking with each athlete all throughout the day. Doing God's work down there. Let's head down to the floor and see how things stacked up.
You ready to hear what we got, boys? Ready. Ready? All right. You guys want to sit over there for me? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. In third place, we have little baby Dre Dre. Let's go, Dre Dre. In second place, we have Ellis. Come on up, buddy. And in first place, running last, finishing that course, that one hard obstacle, we got Max. Come on up, buddy. Good work, boys. All right. Elites, you guys go ahead and swing around for a bit. You deserve it. Thank you for coming out to our last WNL of the season. We'll see you next year.
Well, that was an exciting day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to our last qualifier of the season. Thanks to Sriracha, Sarah Showback here, business partner.
Hey, y'all.
And thanks to Mr. Caleb Ryans for hanging out in the commentary booth for the last wave. Little bit light. Everybody's out there on spring break, but for those of you who showed up and those of you who tuned in, this is, you're the reason we do it. So we'll see you tune into our next competition. You take care and we'll see you soon.
Later.